Did you know that in South Korea there's a test to see if you'll be a good daughter-in-law? I remember growing up, my grandma would teach me the skill and say I would thank her later. And that important skill was how well can you cut your fruit? Specifically, how thinly can you cut the outer layer on fruit? So if you wanted to pass the infamous Korean daughter-in-law test, you'd have to cut the peel as thin as possible. And even better if you get it all in one single peel. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I would probably fail this daughter-in-law test. I remember telling this to my mom and my mom was like, who cares? At least you can make kimchi for yourself. Even in South Korea, a lot more people are getting store-bought kimchi and not making them at home. To be honest, if it wasn't for me growing up with a mom who always made homemade kimchi, I'd probably buy store-bought kimchi myself too. But I'm so grateful that growing up I got to see my mom make homemade kimchi, so now I can make it myself. And once you make kimchi once, you'll realize that it's really not that complicated. And from the hundreds of you guys who have DM'd or tagged me making my kimchi recipe, I know you guys agree with me too. If you don't want anchovy fish sauce, you can just use dark or stew soy sauce. And if you don't want the salted shrimp, you can just use extra coarse salt. So your girl may fail the Korean daughter-in-law test, but I did pass my mom's test of making good homemade kimchi.